Making coffee. Ooh. One thing I like about them too is natural sound. Most coffees you buy in the store now, or even at their shop, is 12 ounces. Big ass that fills this whole tin. Did I already put beans in here? Somehow it was in the movie. I had this dude sitting in front of me who was like moving all the time. I kept having to shift to see around his big ass head. And that's one thing with the Alamo. Maybe a lot of newer theaters, I'm not sure. Your sight line is interrupted by people in front of you. The rock seat, people can really get in your way. So his neck is really popped out today. Alright. It may have been shouting in that bar too. Talking with Bob tonight about I can't remember the name of the film. I'm doing it so bad.
The one with John Huston?
Yeah. Winter Kill. I never said that. I barely remember the film. I mean, okay, so there was an assassination. Why was it called Winter Kill? The sensational title? Did it really have that much relevance to the story? Do you have an idea?
Not sure.
It's such, I mean, you know, Jill probably was going this way, I bet. The fact that, you know, people are going to be at the office, I'm not, because we have a meeting there once a month. Once a month we have an in-person meeting, otherwise they're always on Zoom. But it's so, it feels so like, whereas I used to every single day in the office. It's so weird. Why does it feel like that? And honestly, when we first started doing it, I was excited. I was like, oh cool, let's see everyone. But now it's like, because the norm is not being at the office. It's not because we can't be, right? Now it's just what we fall into. When we have to, it's like, fuck. So this is a new coffee. This is, not new, but I've had it before. But it's the Peekaboo Espresso. I thought, I hadn't bought this in a long time. So I thought, well, let's see now that we have that issue with the espresso. And what I'm going to do is I didn't mean to do this. I don't really have time to do this, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm gonna do a shot, double shot. Just so we could taste it, and then I'm gonna make my coffee. Again, I shouldn't be doing this, because I'm pushing myself up. I'm making myself late, but oh shit, I can't. I have the drip cup in, the drip inside in. So I'll make my cup in later. We'll try either tomorrow maybe, if I have time before I leave. See how stiff I am? Heart hurts. Right here, I'm gonna drop some ibuprofen, man. Using my adaptogens, I have to put them in, don't have to, but I've learned over time, I put them in the cup and let the coffee drip into it, the adaptogens. It largely misses on its own. Whereas if you dump it into an already full cup, it's very hard to stir up and dissolute, whatever you call it, dissolve your powders. My secret powders. Oh, God damn it. It's a bit full because I just made a new one. It's really not mixed up that well. I think I told you yesterday, I'm putting a little of each at first, instead of dumping on top of each other, because then once it's full, it's very hard to get all of it there. Be doing that 40 times a day at least. Bending down like that, I don't do my exercises. I'm getting stiffer and stiffer. Alright, so I'm gonna make these. This is really in the way. For all of your really good process of opposing on me making space, the irony of you leaving that there for 3 days. And I barely drank last night, but I can feel it. I mean, because I had 2 cocktails before the film. And when we returned, honestly, I did initially have a drink. But it was very weak. And my dollar is the thing. A diet joint, I was going to get a great pour. They're more conscious of being at least good pour, a fair pour. I think at a bar, I remember watching bar pour drinks. It was so probably changed, but at the shores, I think probably when she was tired, like, and pissed off, they would get those girls on the bar. They'd be like, oh my god, all these fucking frat kids in here tonight or whatever. Remember how busy that bar would get? Like, I guess a lot of bars get busy like that. I just haven't spent time in bars for so long. I used to spend so much time in bars. And it's crazy. I mean, the last time I had a regular bar was Portland. But we still went to other bars, so it was... I mean, I guess we're at a bar... If we were only at a bar 3 times a week, it was a slow week. But, once Mandy and I kind of settled into the domesticity of Portland, that 3 nights a week was more of a regular. But before that... Before Mandy, I was at my father's place every night. But then, and weirdly, I mean, maybe because in Austin, I was not connected to the world like most people were. I was very, like, playing music and, I was because of the adaptogens, I probably should have chased that before the adaptogens, but now it's not going to be a valid, that's not the right word, true, cup of coffee, because there's so much adaptogens that are flavoring it. Now, underneath, and just judging the bean versus the bean, so much better. That just wasn't a very good bean. And it was interesting, maybe I forgot that the guy at the Raj that I bought the India last time, he looked like he was a bit shocked at me. There was another guy in the garage, they were bagging beans and all that. But he didn't say, hey, how was India? Which he usually will comment. And I was kind of deciding, did I say I didn't like it? What did I say? I'm gonna have to make the cup. I wish I had time this morning to see my next cup will be without the adaptogens, so I can fairly judge the brew.